morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Queen's Hangout. Back at the grind, y'all. Headed to work. Oh, there we go. I think that'll be better. So how everybody's day going? How everybody's week's going? Hope everybody enjoying this Georgia weather. We got some nice weather finally. But it's all going to come to an end in a minute because it's going to be back cold. But I hopped on here this morning to talk to you guys about something. I just was watching another YouTuber, and he was showing the press room for the Trump administration. I don't know if you guys remember, like if you've been following me and watching my videos, how I was saying these big newscasters are starting to migrate to, different podcasts. I'm turning this to different podcasts. I don't need that one on. I need this one on. Different podcasts, and they know it's money in. They know the power too in social media. You know what? I'm not gonna say they know the power in social media, but they know where some extra money can come from. In other words. So, oh my God, y'all. So he was showing the press conference and the new. I really have been following the Trump administration, but in the press room where they had like the briefings and they talk about what Trump gonna say for the week or whatever the case may be. If that's for all my young ones or that don't know. But all my older girls and guys, we know the press conference room. So in his press conference room, he was the lady was saying that that now the Trump administration wants people to have a seat in the press conference room. So if you a podcaster, they didn't say new content creators, but if you're a creator or you're a podcaster and you want to get in the press room and now get to say things, you want to ask questions, they are allowing, with stipulations, they're allowing people like me, you, anybody who have a podcast, because we got a lot of big podcasters out there that don't work for Fox, that don't work for CNN, don't work for NBC, and if you a new podcaster or you a podcast that has a big platform, y'all can't talk about a big platform, you can actually sign up to go have a seat in the press conference room now. I just think that is so, it's a good thing, and it's a good thing if you're a content creator, because now you get the opportunity to show your talent, show the questions you always wanted to ask but couldn't ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you somebody that always wanted to ask, all these administrations that, come into the White House, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, and it's certain things like once they get in office and they, y'all, when they on these campaign trails, they tell us anything they want us to get their vote. You know what I'm saying? And we just hope that they do what they say they're gonna do once they're in administration. And it just don't go with the president. It goes for every seat in the White House. So just imagine if somebody that's been having a podcast that's got a strong, following, a strong, that can, articulate, certain things they want to get out there for people like, me and you, and ask these questions, because, like the big people, they, like I said, they already got it. And if you went to school for, journalism and, you never had the opportunity to get a job, in that, or you just a creative person, like everybody, like we are, like, just coming on these different platforms. And if you got something you want to say, you can go say, you can be that person now. All you have to do, like I said, with stipulations, you know, you can look it up. I know you're going to have a thorough background check. I do know that for a fact because I used to work in DC and Maryland, you know, my traveling days. So if you can pass a background check, go to the Secret Service and all that, do a background check, you know, because they're going to do a thorough background check before they let you come in there and sit down. So if you know you can pass a background check and you know that you can be that person to, you know, possibility get picked to be the person that can sit, you know, in there with the regular press, then I say go for it. You know, who am I or who are anybody else that can stop you from going to ask questions? You know, and let me see if my question get answered, you know, because it could be something you've been wanting to say for a long time. This is your opportunity. And I told you guys, I don't know what video it was that I was shooting, you know, to put on my platform, that I was saying, y'all, everybody know money is in content creators. Everybody know that social media is where it's at now. Like I said, I barely watch the news. If I want to know something, I just go on YouTube. Like when I heard about the plane crash, I watch podcasters and, you know, different content creators get their idea and the way they think. Like I said, I watch the media a lot. I watch, you know, different, you know, Alberto, you know, if y'all haven't watched him, he's a very good person, informative on, you know, people who started, you know, YouTube, and you're a small person, you know, trying to get out there. Content creators trying to get out there, you know. These are the guys I really pay attention to because they've been in the game for a long time. And you know what else I'm starting to see now? I'm starting to see a lot of these big content creators that I was, you know, used to watch. You know, I ain't gonna say back in the day, you know, watch, because I just really started getting on YouTube and watching YouTube, like maybe, let's just say, maybe like 2 or 3 years. I've been strong looking at, you know, YouTube. Probably longer than that, you know, different things. I didn't know YouTube had so much stuff on there. You know, how-tos, you know, and financial stuff. You know, I never knew that until I actually start watching, you know, YouTube very, very heavily. But with that being said, I'm starting to see a lot of the big content creators that do the vlogs, you know, that, you know, they still doing their thing, but I see every once in a while they bouncing back and saying, oh, we can help small content creators, you know, get your platform up, you know, this is how we did it, you know. Now I'm starting to see that more and more, a lot of more talk heads versus, you know, they showing us, you know, where they go shop it. They picked up this new brand, you know, name brand bag, and, you know, all this, which is cool, because that's their thing, and that's how they start making their money. But like we always say on here, I know for, you know, that we say on here, you know, start simple. You know, start simple. Just take your camera, turn it on, and, you know, if you got something to say, you know, that you think the audience want to say, this is your opportunity. But I just thought it was so ironic that I was just speaking about that, you know, a lot of these journalists are, you know, these people that, you know, that works for these big news stations are starting to quit and starting to start their own podcast, because you got to look at it. They already have their following. So if they start a podcast, everybody going to be like, okay, what happened to this person? What happened to this person? What happened to this person? So, and then all of a sudden you see them, they got a podcast now, you know? So I just thought that was very interesting. So I wanted to come on here and was like, did you guys hear about that? You know, because this, you know, you can have a seat in the room now. If you like I said, stipulations with it. But if you're a podcaster or a content creator and your platform is like news and keeping up with stuff, the daily, information that's out there, and you doing your due diligence and your homework and you get valuable information, this could be your opportunity to go sit, have a room in the press conference room. So, check the website. I think it's the White House website for the press conference to get the press badges. Look there. I don't know the website off my head. But if you're one of those person, hey, this is your opportunity to go in there and ask a question that you've been wanting to ask for a long time. You could be confused a long time with these different administrations coming in the White House. So, hey, it's your opportunity. And I see this going to be more and more with a lot of content creators. This going to be a possibility where people can be using these platforms, these social media platforms, YouTube platforms, whether it's YouTube, Instagram. I don't too much know about Facebook. Can, be that platform to, do it, but it could be, because a lot of people came up on Facebook, that's like a different comedians and stuff, got paid off of Facebook. A lot of people, form different groups and stuff on Facebook, because I'm not gonna leave Facebook out, because you don't know what nobody's thinking about behind the closed doors now that Elon is in there, and he has Twitter. Well, now it's not Twitter, it's Black something, I don't know, Black X. I see an X thing popped up on my computer, and I'm like, how did this get on my computer? This is just is on there. But if you a person that's, hey, you got a curious mind and you got some things you want to say, that might be your opportunity. Like I said, I can see this happening with the, NFL, NBA. I can see the platforms are going to be getting, bigger for content creators, on social media, to be on the sideline, ask these, people questions, be able to, one day get, on the red carpet to ask whoever, questions. And, I just see social media is going to change. And I don't know why I felt that way, but it's already been changing. But it's changing more and more now, where people are going, this is going to be people, these platforms already are people full-time jobs, where they're making so much money on here. They're making more money than, some of the, these other people, that's out here every day, stars. Like I was telling y'all, with movie stars, if they not making a movie, they might get paid off that movie. But if they not out here making movies right behind each other and getting paid off these movies, guess what? Remember I told y'all, they starting platforms too. They starting to do skits and stuff on, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, because they trying to keep their face and their brand out there. So if you want to level up your brand, if you want to, possibility get to sit in the press room, hey, I say go for it. It's nothing but to do but go up. And I don't care if you small, medium, or large. If you got something to say and you think you can pass that background check to get in, and you got a strong following, and you think that you can go sit in there and ask a question, I say do it. Because we got so many young, talented, young people out here that can possibly act. They the next future. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a child that's going to school for that, hey, the door is going to be wide open for everybody, and everybody gonna be able to get paid. I just hope they don't mess it up and mess up social media. You know what I'm saying? Putting all, they already want to shut a lot of social medias down. You see what they did with TikTok. Because they want their hand in a pot now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know all the backstory with TikTok. Like I said, I'm just not getting on social media. I've been had a Facebook page because one of my friends set it up because I wasn't on social media at all. So, but if you're a person, you got something to say, the press room might be it, y'all. The press room might be it. Now, how long this might last, I have no clue, no idea. But, hey, if their administration is opening up for anybody that can sit down and talk and have a conversation and act civilized in the press conference room, hey, y'all, this might be the opportunity. So go on the websites, Google it, search it. It's out there. So, you know, to see what the criteria are for you to be able to, excuse me, so you can be able to, you know, go sit down in those rooms. You know, so I just heard another newscaster. He just quit, and he said he's about to open up his podcast. So I saw it coming. So everybody's starting to jump on that bandwagon and, you know, get a podcast. But this might be some people's opportunity to, you want to grow and you want to get your name out there. This might be one of the ways you can do it. You know, because I think Trump had already visited a couple of, you know, big podcasts when he was running. Podcasters, you know, when he was running for president, you know, Kamala, you know, she came and sat down with a couple of podcasters, you know. So I'm just saying, if you got some questions and you want them answered, this might be your opportunity. And why people act the way they act, this might be your opportunity. So I just want to see if anybody else hear about that. You know, Trump administration is allowing podcasters and content creators to come in and, you know, sit in the press room. An opportunity to, you know, get yourself out there. So, and then, you know, YouTube is really is being like that next TV level. You know what I'm saying? But imagine, it's already the next level of TV, right? So they got, my husband has a subscription with YouTube to watch TV. You know, so he watches sports. Yeah, I was so sleepy that I didn't even coffee. So he watches, you know, everything is streaming now. Everything is streaming. So if everybody going to streaming, you know, now, you know, at first, you know, all you needed was Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi bill was real, you know, cheap and all of that. Now they trying to hit you over the head with the Wi-Fi, you know, because they know nobody's paying for cable. You know, everybody is streaming because nobody's really looking at TV like that no more. Unless you got your favorite shows, you know. But if you look back at it in the beginning, look at how Netflix, how, you know, HBO's, the Showtimes, how they caught on to that quick and made apps. You know what I'm saying? So you can go and stream. And it was real cheap to stream. All you needed was a $50 internet, you know, and you was good to go. You can stream, you can, you know, and I know it was good for me because, you know, I bought in with a lot of apps and stuff because as a traveler, traveling everywhere, you know, once it became popular and to stream, and as long as your hotel had the internet, you was good to go. You know what I'm saying? I would take my computer with me and watch TV on my computer, or take my computer and hook it up to the TV and, you know, be able to watch whatever I wanted to watch when, you know, I would travel around the world for work. So now, if you notice, when you going to hotels now they got the apps on the TV. So now you can't even hook nothing up to their TVs no more. You know, I was just on a cruise and I'm like, okay, let me, you know, y'all know the cruises don't be having nothing to watch on their TV, you know, so I brought my little box you know, like Fire Stick and stuff, my little Fire Stick box, you know, to try to watch some movies and stuff while I was in my room. You know, y'all know you can't even hook it up. It wouldn't even show. They got the HDMI plugs on the back of the TV, but it still wouldn't show. I paid for internet on the boat, you know what I'm saying? Just so I can, you know, me and my husband would watch TV. You know, if we just didn't want to, you know, be walking around or whatever, we just wanted to chill out in the room or whatever. But we tried to hook it up, baby. We couldn't even do that. And I mainly bought the box because, you know, my husband, you know, he's a big sports fan, so he's like, you know, bring the boxes out. If they ain't not gonna show the basketball game, you know, I want to make sure I'm looking at the game. And I was like, okay. But even though they did show the game and stuff, you know, on the boat, so that was, you know, that was cool. So when we couldn't get it, they automatically had the game set up. So, but I'm just saying, this. If everybody pay attention, this opportunity where you want a second job or do something, we already on these social media apps, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get on here, and these are your opportunities. I think 2025 is, we already saw it coming in 2024, 2023, 2024. I already saw things changing. Because once I really started paying attention to YouTube, like, I really didn't understand it, but once I start understanding it more and more and more, I'm like, wait a minute, you know, that's all I watch is that. Let me, you know, and I'm watching people vlogs and, you know, doing this and doing that, DIYs, you know, on here, and, you know, how you fix this. I would go straight to YouTube, how do you fix this? And somebody in the world did it and put it on YouTube. So social media is, if you're gonna get on these platforms, make it worth your while. Whatever your goal is, set a goal and go ahead and get on these social media. Go ahead and get on YouTube. YouTube is gonna be, I think YouTube is gonna be around for a long, long time. Now, do I think these other social media is going to be around a long time? I don't know. I'm not too strong with saying, yeah, they're going to be around, because y'all know back in the day they had MySpace. You see that faded away. You know, then Facebook came in. You know, they had a lot of different social medias back then. And for my people that knows MySpace, I wasn't on MySpace because I never did it. But my sister was on MySpace, and I was like, what you on? What you on? She was always saying, but I'm on this, I'm on this. So I never did it, but, you know, I heard a lot of people saying MySpace, you know, and all these different other platforms that was back then, you know, before the YouTubes came out, before, you know, all these other, you know, social media came around. It's just, they're only going to get better. Because we're living in a world where everything is going to be technology now. Everything is going to be some type of social media now. You know, so, you know, if you got a business, now your business can be seen by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, you know, just by being on social media. If you somebody that, you know, starting to cook, start cooking on here. If you're somebody that's selling cookies, start cooking the cookies on here, get a website, and start saying we can ship to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on stuff that I know that people that's at home that saying, oh, I can't find a job, I can't this and I can't that. Okay, find something that you can do, that you can get on social media and grow your following and get monetized and stuff on these different platforms and make you some money. It's no reason. Yes, I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight. If you're sitting at home and you ain't doing nothing, go ahead and get on here. You don't know when the next video gonna be viral. You don't know when the next thing that you're doing gonna put you up there to where you making good money. I've been looking at Dante London, you know, and the DoorDash. You know how they don't have been on social media for over 4 or 5 years, and now they don't got their big break. Now they making good money on social media. Anybody can blow up. I'm just waiting for my opportunity. One of my videos just blow up. So I can't say, listen, only create something that you think everybody. No, get on here every day, put it out there every day, and see what happens. Let it all cook. Eventually, one day your head gonna say, you know what? I need to talk about this, and that could be your video that blows up. That could be your video that somebody be like, you know what? They right. You know, oh my God, and start just. Your video just starts spiraling out of control. These social media platforms nowadays are going to be where it's at. When I was at work trying to stressing like, okay, I need to find another job. I really need to find a job because I'm only making this many hours, but now my hours done went up, so y'all see I'm at work all 7 days. But I was like, you know what, Queen, I'm not finna find no second job. I'm finna go hard on YouTube. I already set the YouTube page up, and that's when I saw DoorDash was like, get your ass up and just get on get on this platform and do it. Don't worry about editing. Don't worry about, trying to make a perfect video. Don't worry about trying to put the makeup on and trying to make yourself look perfect. If you're walking around the house in your PJs and your cup of coffee and you got something to say, turn that camera on and say it. Because you never know when your time is going to come. You never know. So everybody got to stop. These platforms are out here. We see the proof is in the pudding. We see it. We see all these different content creators that are blowing up, and they small. Like I said, we are small now. In a minute, we're not going to be able to call ourselves small content creators. Matter of fact, we can drop small and just be like, we are content creators. And we have something to say. And we need to be putting stuff on our platform so the next group that's coming in behind us, when they out there searching these different topics, like how can I start on YouTube? How can I do this? We need to be, like I say, throw that rope back and start pulling people up. Because there's enough money on here for all of us. So, gatekeeping and having these expensive books, and y'all drop them prices. Because if you got somebody that's stored, I understand you got your brand out here. We all building our brand. But if you want to be successful on here, especially if you're new, and I understand if you set up and you wrote a book and you don't figure out the deal on how to blow up on YouTube, which to me, you ain't figured it out. I mean, you had to go through the courses and the rings and the stuff to figure it out, okay? But all you gotta do is keep shooting your video and just stay consistent on here. You'll make money, and you get a good following, and you keep your face out there. That's the main key, is keeping your face out there. If people been following your social media, you want to keep your face out there. You want to keep a video out there. I don't care if you drop 1 video a week or 2 videos a week. I just dropped 2 videos last week. I'm going to drop 2 videos this week. I have a full-time job. I try not to, be on here, when I come on here, I want to have something to say. You know what I'm saying? And when I go live, my lives are my fun times. That's when I want to be fun. I want to act goofy. I want people to be engaged, be in the room, and we just having a good old time. That's what I want for, my lives to be. That's what I dream and envision. My lives to be, hey, if you can't get to the club, you can't get to the party, hey, come on with Queen in the basement. We go over there, we have a cocktail, we can be talking about anything, general ideas. Just throw it on the wall, see if it sticks, and let's talk about it. And I want my lives to be just that fun and exciting. When you see Queen Alive pop up on your thing, oh, I know it's about to be lit over there. Let's go over there. That's why I envision my platform going, and that's why for my brand to be. To where everybody wants to come and hang out in the basement with Queen. you know, and hang out over here. That's why I named my YouTube channel The Hangout. Because we want to be able to hang out and talk about whatever. We want to be able to hang out and do whatever. That was the whole concept of Queen's Hangout. If we want to talk about financial and getting your money right, getting your coins lined up, getting your bills lined up so you can be not so stressed out here, that's what Queen's Hangout is for. So we can be on that type of level over here. There's no reason why everybody should be. Things cost so much. Nowadays, you got to go get what you need, not what you want. In order to make it, get what you need. Don't be in these stores trying to get everything under the sun, because everything is constantly going up, 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 up. Get in there, get what you need, and save the rest of your money. Because we don't never know what's going to happen, and we all going to be back out here scrambling again. Now, one thing I can say by being in the construction industry and do what I do. When COVID hit, I didn't miss a beat. I went to work every day. Well, everybody was getting the stimulus checks and everybody was out there getting this and this and this. And I didn't see none of that. I couldn't get none of that because I was working. I didn't get sick. I went to work every single day until my job was done. We all we stay distant from each other. You know what I'm saying? And you had guys working. We brought the teams down smaller, put them into smaller groups. It wasn't, you know, as many people, you know, in the lunchroom, the tables. We had, you know, X's on certain tables that you had to sit here, skip a seat, sit, you know. We still social distance on our job site. We were masked. They tested us regularly. So if you were sick and they tell you do not come in, they don't care if you had a cough, a sniffle, don't come over here. You cannot come to work. And especially everybody was using, I'm sick, I got a cough. They were still paying you if you didn't come to work. But I'm just not a person that, you know, I didn't get sick. So I made more money coming to work than getting the money that they was giving for people, you know, when you was sick. So I'm saying all that to say, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself if nothing ever happened, but still prepare yourself. Prepare yourself to save money. Prepare yourself to line your bills up right. Prepare yourself to, if anything happens, I got a nice little cushion over here and I'm good. If we have another shutdown of the world and you ain't ready, man, and stuff is getting higher and higher, y'all better start. Hey, if you ain't in the store buying some canned goods and stacking that to the side, you better prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, because now they putting tariff taxes on, you know, Canada, China, and Mexico. We get a lot of stuff from those countries. We get a lot of stuff from them places. So guess what? When they tax them, guess who's gonna get taxed? They got a tax that coming right on back across over here to the United States. So if you think that tariff tax going over there to those different places and we finna be good over here, no. Because some people are like, y'all taxing us, so we ain't finna lose. That's business. We not finna lose. So if you think that the United States is hurting them, they like, okay. Y'all already see what Canada president, whatever he is over there in Canada, he already said, well, some of y'all gonna be losing jobs, because guess what? If they taxing us and we gotta send the taxes back somehow, they gotta get back. We ain't not finna take no loss. And if you ever been to Canada, Canada is beautiful. Canada gotta do a lot of stuff for their people. So if you think Canada finna hurt, nah. I better pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on in the world. Pay attention. Because, baby, it's about to be, you better get your money right. That's why I'm doing these saving challenges, trying to bring people along with me and start saving your money. If you never, ever save money in your life, you ain't got to save $5,000. Start trying to save $500. Then move up. I already told you, take baby steps to this. When you're doing this type of game, take baby steps. Take baby steps and get yourself there. But start getting your finances in order. You have to. Because I'm telling you, listen. I see things changing. And I see things changing quick. Very, very quick. I see it. I see it changing very, very quick. And people, we better get ready. We better get ready. That's the reason I be on here. Y'all come on, saving challenge, save your money. Put your money up. Do it baby steps. One nickel, one dime, $1 at a time. Because you got to. You got to. Start changing your mindset that you can't save. Yes, you can. If you really wanted to, you can save. Change your mindset. Getting on YouTube, just change your mindset. Listen, I need to show up and show out every day when I get up on here. So I can grow my audience, grow my people, grow my family, grow my community on here. So I can start earning some extra money. I'm telling y'all better, man, come on. Turn them cameras on. Breathe in, breathe out, and turn those cameras on. So I'm telling you, it's about to go down. We're gonna be, we come into a world where social media is gonna be everything. If you're up here watching this social media anyway, you might as well go and get on them. I was scared too. But I just said, you know what? It's like I'm on the phone, having a general conversation with some friends. That's it. You ain't got to tell people all your business. You ain't got to put yourself out there like that. And you're going to have people out there that's haters. You're going to have people out there because that's how they get their crowd. That's how they get their social media to grow. Don't you know, if somebody sit up and talk about me, my social media going to grow? You talking about me. You're not hurting me. You just making everybody trying to find out who I am. So guess what you're doing? You putting more money in my pocket. Because now you're up here bashing me and talking about me. Now I'm trying to figure out who is this person. Let me go over here and stroll over here and see who is this person. And every time they click on and watch one of your videos, your watch hours go up and you get paid. So you got to say to the haters, thank you. But don't let that stop your money. On these social media platforms, I told you, if anybody say something bad about me, I'm just like, hey, I hope you have a good day. Congratulations. Because you're not affecting me, you just clicked on my video. So you gotta have a strong backbone for this social media stuff. You gotta have a strong backbone. You can't let these people break you. You just can't. Because a lot of people that's hide behind these, platforms and They been nasty and ugly their whole life. Now they got somewhere where they can say it, and you ain't got to know who they are. But you got these people that's on here, baby. That's all they do is find you and put you out, put your little face in front out there. So you can act nasty and ugly if you want to, and don't think somebody can't find you. Because, baby, one thing about social media, it don't leave. You try to delete and think it's gone, it's not gone. So be careful how you treat people. You got something nasty to say, you ain't gotta have your opinion all the time. You can say what you said and be like, okay, stroll up. Oh, they said this, oh, okay. They can be the most miserable person at home. I always say when you have supervisors and bosses and stuff that be real nasty to people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ever been in the workforce and you got that one boss that he just nasty, just come in just nasty every morning, like, what's wrong with you? I didn't sleep with you last night. I am not in your household, but you gotta come here and treat everybody like garbage and crap. You know why that is? Because he can't do that at home. He cannot do that at home. Either he living by himself and he miserable, or he got a wife that's run the household and he ain't got that mouth at home because she got that mouth too. So that's why when they come to work, they got to show their power. They got to treat people the way they treat people because they can't do it at home. If you live by yourself, who you gonna treat wrong? Usually they have a dog or a cat. They can't treat the dog and cat bad. The dog and cat gonna sit there. The dog and cat can't talk back. The bird can't talk back. The snake, whatever animal they got at home. Or them four walls. So when they being nasty to people in society and waking up rude like that, I always say they not happy at home. They not happy with themselves. They not happy with their life. Because ain't no way you can wake up every day and say, I'm finna go to a job site or go to work and just be rude and nasty to anybody that walks in. There's no way. Our brains are not set up like that. We as people are not set up like that. You are set up like that because you are miserable. When you are miserable, that's what you do. When you are not happy, you try to make everybody around you not happy. That's why a lot of people leaving the workforce, because they like, okay, I'm tired of these bosses. I'm tired of they, getting all they can get out of us. People are tired. So you can't be up on these platforms and be talking crazy to people, because people will hunt you down and find you. Like, come on. So for people that's scared of being on social media because of that, because I know a lot of people like, I don't think I could take it if somebody say something crazy to me. Girl, they on the other side of the screen. Stroll up. Delete. And if they clicked on you and they talking smack in your comment, oh well. Maybe on the other side of the screen, you just clicked on my thing. You gave me more engagement. You gave me more time. You just put money in my pocket. That's all you just did. So thank you. Keep them coming. It is craziness. Don't let nobody scare you from doing something that you really want to do and make some extra money. No. Don't do that. But like I said, if you're a podcaster, and I'm about to get up off here because I'm almost at work. If you're a podcaster, a new content creator, and you want to be able to get a seat in the press room, your opportunity has arrived. So the Trump administration is taking applications. They already got so many applications already in there. So I say still put yours in and see if you get picked. And like I said, you got to have a good background check, because, baby, before you come up in that White House, you got everything got to be squeaky clean. Trust and believe. Even though theirs not squeaky clean, but yours going to have to. So if you know you can pass a background check and all the investigation they got to do to you when you go in government jobs, and everybody, all my government people, you know what I'm talking about. Because they would do an extensive background check on you in order for you to be representative and sit into their press room, or even work. What's going on? Or even work at, you know, at any of those buildings, government buildings. You have to have a good background check. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. And if you can watch this one all the way through, I would appreciate it, because my watch hours are going up. And if you would like to subscribe so I can start getting paid one day, subscribe and come back and join Queen's Hangout again. But I'm almost at work, guys. I appreciate y'all listening to me, and I will be putting this video out this week. So I will talk to you guys later. Much love on Queen Hangout. Talk to you guys. Bye.